Welcome to the You Heard podcast with your hosts, Ben, Joe, and CP. We're here to cover everything related to Miami Hurricanes football, from hot topics to pre- and post-game analysis.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it.
No, let's talk about that right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I don't appreciate.
What did you say? What are we talking about, son?
Get into it.
I feel keeping it a buck.
You heard?
I see dead people.
Hold up.
We'll get us taken down, man.
Yeah.
Monster on the beat, ho, depot, and rap, nigga.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. We
Get us taken down, man.
Poke the. What's going on, family? What's going on, man? You heard podcast in the building, man. Y'all see what it is. Got Poke with his arms out.
Singh, don't start that BS, Jay Singh. Don't start that, man.
Already on the countdown, drinking the Kool-Aid.
Man. Don't start.
Pace yourself, my brother. Pace yourself. What's going on, family? Joey, how you doing? Yeah, poke the resident Kool-Aid drinker on this show.
Yes, sir.
Joey, how you doing, brother?
Chilling, man. It's been a beautiful, lively weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful.
Yeah, it's been wild. Poke, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Just had an awesome beach day today. Glorious. First time this year, man. It was awesome. Yeah.
SPF 85 million out there. Super, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you're good. Protect that skin, my brother.
I don't need it.
I'm good, man. I'm lovely. I have not slept. Been watching reactions of this madness. We'll get into towards the end of the show. I'm saying Overdose knows the chat was already going crazy. Overdose knows does indeed have a section for ghostwriters. I'm looking for work, asking for a friend. Yo, it's bananas right now. Look, Poke has dipped his toes into this hip hop thing. You know what I mean? He's a country guy, Morgan Wallen. You know what I'm saying? Zach, you know what I'm saying? He does his thing over there. I feel like you're a Zach Brown band guy too, Poke. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I rock with Zach Brown, so yeah.
Shout out to Xavier, man. You know what I'm saying? For the donor, appreciate y'all. Remember all the donations, man, go to, you know what I'm saying, growing the pod. You know what I'm saying, towards NIL eventually, once we get in that space and we keep growing, we work with, you know what I'm saying, for the culture on Monday, dropping with Joe, myself, AO, and the man Flo. But yeah, man, let's get into it. One of our guys just retired from the league. So Joey, drop that news, man.
Salute to that man, and he's a student or student assistant with the Canes football program, man. So salute to him. He's gonna finish up that degree and hopefully be on staff full time, man. So that'll be dope.
Yeah, it's dope seeing young men come back to the program. You know what I'm saying, we've had, you know what I'm saying, the honor of meeting, you know what I'm saying, like Mike Rumpf. When you keep those guys around that have been a part of the program and know what it means to be a Cane, it could only grow the program more and more. So salute to him, man. Had a hell of a career. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a college athlete, hell of a college football player. So congrats, man. You retired. You did it, bro. You made it, you know? And now you get to enjoy the rest of your life, man, with some degrees in your pocket. So that's dope, man. What you got, Pokey? Polka dot.
No, he's such a fun dude to watch play, man. Especially when he's rocking that orange and green, man. I don't know if there's really any other running back we've ever had with his style or the way he, played. It was, I don't know, super fun to watch. And just to see him, go through the league and, just get that opportunity and make the best of it, what he did. Shout out to Duke for doing his thing, man.
Yeah, that freshman year stood out to me, man. Boston College, I believe, like, he had a kickoff return, I think, and a punt rate. Like, he was going crazy that game, man. It was like a coming out party for him, man. And yeah, man, Duke was a problem. He was a problem, man.
Always just seemed like a real humble dude too, man. Just went about his business and did his work.
Yeah. He still that dude that just brings his backpack to work. Like, I'm gonna show up here, do what I got to do, and go home, man. You know, questions never got in trouble, never no bullshit. Just did his thing. So salute to him, man. Tired Kane, probably be in the Kings Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Probably be up there at some point. He's
where's he at on the Russian? Is he like he got to be top 3 on the Russian list or something? Right?
He got to be up there for sure. I don't know exactly.
He got to be.
Chat, let us know, man. 70 people in the chat right now. We don't want to be typing while y'all listening. So let us know where Duke stands on the all-time rushing list at the University of Miami. What's AO talking about? Is there county beef? But
I think he meant country. No, man. We handle our business in the sticks and then move on. Ain't nothing. Ain't no beef in the country world,
we'll put our shit on wax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're never. I don't think there'll ever be a country song battle. That'd be some shit though. I drank more bourbon,
and then we'll drink to it afterwards. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, I drank more bourbon, and you be the hardest bar that happens in there. But hey, man, look, we did get a transfer. You know what I'm saying? A D tackle, a position of need. Simeon Barrow came through, man, from Michigan State. How y'all feeling about it? Poke, let's start with you.
Oh, I really like it. I mean, a position of need for sure. Just, not only adding more depth to that position room, but what he brings to the table is, he was one of the most sought after defensive tackles along with his teammate at Michigan State as well. So I think I don't know, when I looked at him, I know a lot of people were bigger on the other guy, Harmon, than they were Barrow. Yep. But when you go back and compare, I mean, just based on the stats alone, Barrow was the more dominant player. I think a lot of people looked at Harmon, his size. I think he's got a little bit of height on Barrow and a little more weight. But when you look at pure production, I think Barrow tipped the scales in his direction. So I mean, it's phenomenal pickup.
Number one.
Yeah.
No, number one at rushing. So is he all like total yards 7 in school history? Because Michael says he's number 1 at the U in rushing. So 7 in school history, so we'll have to figure that out.
Confusing, guys. That's confusing.
Tad bit confusing. Joey, how you feel about it, man? Getting the D tackle, man, trench work.
Yeah, man, it's a good pickup, man. We needed it. It's a need, position of need. The jury is out on whether it was a successful transaction. We'll see in the season, but it's definitely a position of need, man. And hopefully he come in ready to work and he gets busy and provides what he should provide for us. Watching his film, he's he's explosive in that middle, man. He I think over his 4 years, like he had 4 sacks or more, or around 4 sacks every year, and being an interior D lineman, that's good, man.
Big.
A lot of pressures, a lot of tackles for loss. So
yeah, I was gonna say he got good penetration too on the line to get those TFLs. Sure.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, he's disruptive, man. So that's what you need. So yeah, we'll see, man.
Yeah, Duke number 1 in rushing, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Duke number 1. Okay, Duke's number 1. We got that cleared up. So not top 5, not top 7. Numero uno.
Numero uno.
Yeah. So look, man. It was a position of need. He on the board after. I think Poke, what you said, like I think his teammate projects better towards the league, so that's why he was kind of wanted more by so many more programs. But Barrow ain't no sleeper. Barrow's a really good, you know what I'm saying, D tackle in college football. And who knows? Projections are wrong all the time. So you never know what happens. So, you know what I'm saying, welcome to the U, man. I'm saying get to work and get to penetrate in that offensive line and that and get some more sacks. Let's go for 6 sacks this year, man. That would be crazy. Because then what do you do with a Reuben Bain? But there's still some more. I think as of right now, what's our count on the scholarship? 83? So we got 2 more?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's either 83 or
83 or 84. One of them. I feel like it was 83 before he committed.
And then once he did, that would put it at 84.
So I think we
yeah, pools are still, you know what I'm saying, grads can still bounce, so that's a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got
And
one more.
graduation, I think, is coming up, right? Graduation like next week or something.
Yeah, graduation should be coming up soon here because new classes start the 13th, like next week. So graduation got to happen here soon.
Well,
But
that's summer A, and then summer B starts like late June, I want to say.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like some players are coming in the next couple of weeks. Some players come in June. Like not all players come in summer A. I got CB in the building. He's watching. He's out there watching I'm saying, some Grand Prix, hanging out with the Pops. Shout out to Pop CB as well. Yeah, man. So position need. I think we still need another edge guy. You know what I mean? Maybe another corner, a true nickel. If Don Hill's going to play that, or you're going to put the Mario Brown in there. But there's still some more positions, probably 2 more spots that I like some assurances in. You know what I mean? And I'd feel a little bit better. But we're not gonna do, so all that is played out. I'm not gonna do no projections or nothing like that. But there was our guy Doodoo, gotta get to that, man. He showed up, right into the Canes verse. He asked earlier up in here. Besides his old coach being at Indiana, how did we lose Pons? That's basically it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the relationship that it was. And
Doodoo, I also think we like some other people became a possibility as well. That we're gonna move on to. But yeah, that's definitely the main reason though.
Yeah, I mean he would have been a great addition, no doubt. But like you said, Joe, I think we got some bigger targets that are available that they're looking at. So
yeah, there's more moves. There are more moves that need to be made. There's more. There's more positions than he could look. If that's a nickel, you could just put the Mari there. Problem. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. And you could still put Mish back at safety, which is where I prefer him to be anyway.
If y'all ain't figured it out by now, Coach Cristobal is very, very calculated in his decisions. Might not be on our timeline, but he's very calculated in what he does and how he does it. So
yeah, he don't give a fuck about our timeline.
Very confident too, because he's willing to let people walk and get what he wants. You see by the Cam Ward thing, like that could have bit him in his ass. Like it really could have, you know what I mean? But it didn't. He stuck by his guns and he got what he wanted, man. It doesn't work out all the time, but it's been working out pretty good.
So guys, we don't know who they rate as higher or better than a Pons. They could be looking for a certain kind of, certain skill set, certain size. We don't know the metrics they use because that could be in a whole different Excel spreadsheet that could look like some foreign language to all of us that we don't even begin to comprehend. But Pons would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? A local kid, coming back home and all that. But we don't know who they rate. They're not just going for local guys. So we'll see what it is.
Yeah, they have a board, you know what I mean? So Pons could have been number 3 on the board, and they have 2 people higher that are available. Or he could have been number 2. We don't know where he was at on that board, but
Overdose says, first of all, you can't be dropping words like hubris. Some of the people in the chat might not know what that means. That is the part that bothers me, a fine line between confidence and hubris. You got to be a psycho to take that kind of job, though, with that kind of pressure. Like, you got to not give a fuck about, like, real shit. You got to be some kind of separated from, like, regular thinking to be like, yo, I can save this shit. So you kind of have to be. I mean, especially dealing with fans like us that are fucking psychotic because we're stuck in 2001. We act like the next 20 years didn't happen. See, conversations are happening. My guy Jay Singh. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's an option, Jay Singh. That's an option, buddy.
Oh, we got a hater.
Oh, angry Abe in the building. This guy wants to do some push-ups and curls before y'all started. Why he trying to show off arms like this?
I ain't got to, man. I ain't got to.
I ain't got to do it.
The sleeves fly off, man. The sleeves just fly off. We don't want to be here.
I flexed and they fell off, man. What do you want?
Yeah,
what do you want?
Fly right off. What up, Vex in the building, man? Appreciate y'all 118 rocking with us right now. But yeah, man, look, we don't know what's available for real all the time. Like they're having conversations with people that might be dropping, that might be a grad transfer, that might be the right role because they see that next guy coming up next year. So this shit is so much deeper than just who jumping in this year, because you got to think of next year. Because I was starting to think about that shit this year. Like we got to think of how many grads are leaving, how many people are going to be leaving, how many juniors are going to be asked to leave because those next guys coming up. You know what I mean? So you got to start clearing space for the 25 kids and the 26s. I don't envy that job at all. At all, man. Like it's not with the portal. You got to balance that shit out, and you got to balancing your checkbook is not something that most people are comfortable with. And doing it to this level when you're playing with 85 lives is bananas. I don't know how they do it. That was my little spiel on that. I don't know. I couldn't fucking do it. But $8 million a year is the caveat with that.
I don't feel bad for nobody in the bill. I don't feel bad.
$8 million.
Yeah.
$8 million.
I'll deal with it.
Kirby Smart just got 13 million though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jordan Reagan in the portal. DB, plain and simple, and Mario we trust. Yeah. I'm glad Marion Cooper. Okay. Marion Cooper. What's that? DB?
I don't know who Jordan Reagan is. Who's Jordan Reagan?
Fill us in fresh. Who that is? Marion Cooper. These DBs you talk about? But yeah, man. We got one more.
State.
Oklahoma State. Okay. We got one more spot. CB about to jump in the building. You know what I'm saying? He coming through here. You know, we'll just stop talking because he hasn't been here in about a month and a half, and he probably don't got nothing. Probably just let him go.
Hit the like.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing else to say after that. He gonna come in here like Kendrick over the weekend. Just I got 7 songs for you.
Just back to back.
Listen, man. It has been. That's why we named this episode "They Not Like Us." Because, look, I didn't tell y'all what I was going to talk about. I have a little rant in my mind that has bothered me this week, and then with the Kendrick and Drake shit, has fed into it. Fam, I want to ask you guys, and I know Joe likes to take the high road. I'm not worried about them, but
I like to take the high road.
Yeah, in the true essence of petty, I would like to say, why the fuck are Florida State reporters only talking about us, yo? Why are they doing clips? We have our own 247 guys, yo. We have 3 of them. We have 3. We don't need I don't understand it. It bothers me. Brendan Sanone, Sun One. Clay Fink, whoever the fuck else is over there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we naming names, yo. I don't get it, bro. I don't for the life of me. Fam, report on your program, talking about what Miami's got to be the first $20 million program. It's a little cringeworthy how much they talk about our NIL. Maybe it's just not that deep, but yo, it's a little weirdo. It's a little weirdo, bro. Just bitch movement.
Rent free, man. That's all it is. I mean, what are they going to talk about? They're busted ass programs right now. I mean, come on.
I never hear we all listen to our people, 247 people, our reporters, whatever. I never hear them talking about Florida State.
No,
or
ever.
Never, ever.
I think the only time it might come up is if we're competing for a recruit.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Or responding to what some shit they said. But
yeah,
I never hear that, man. And I don't think about them at all. What's crazy is I was watching House Hunters earlier, and they were in Tallahassee, and that shit just looked terrible. I was like, I'm out of here. I don't even
it's fresh. Yeah, why would they be there? What up, Flo? Yeah. Tomorrow for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole squad be out there. Yeah, it's not, this isn't like you know what I'm saying? The games are played when the games are played. It is what it is. But that's not what like. They're doing like clips and trying to get attention from that. Like, it's just it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, fam, you just let's keep it a buck. You just had the best season you've had your entire life, and you feel great about it, and it ended losing by 60. You should be talking and elevating your program, right? Like real shit. Like talking about us, but it's out the both sides of your neck, saying that y'all trash and you're irrelevant, and questioning our money, but also saying Miami's about to be the first $20 million program. Fraudulence annoys me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see some fraud, like I don't fuck with them. Y'all already know how I move. I've told y'all, and I've been honest on the show about that. Fraudulence and fakeness annoys me. So it's like you can't say this. Both things can't be true. I can't be broke and be rich at the same time. That doesn't fucking make sense.
No.
So it's like bro. Like it's weirdo behavior, bro. Weirdo behavior.
And they don't forget where they live, though. Like, let's keep it like, what else are they supposed to do? Like, what else?
Son, show weird videos of their head coach singing happy birthday. Show them losing all their recruits on National Signing Day when they just went 13-0. Talk about how they pay for commits to drop the graphic, but then lose all of them when it matters. Talk about the fact that none of their actual recruits actually go to the league. It's only the transfers. Talk about how not a single one of the 6 years of quarterback recruiting there has started for them. Talk about that. Don't talk about us. And so that's off the top of my head. Ain't no graphic here. I'm looking at y'all, that's off the top of my head. How tough this is the reporting they could do. But y'all worried about us? It's fun. We're 5-7, 7-5. We know who the fuck we are. We know who we are. Ain't no what you think we illiterate? We can't see numbers, bitch. We see it. We see it. We know who we are. Why y'all talking about us? Fuck out of here, bro.
They not like us. First of all, they not like
us.
Mm-mm.
And them, I know that motherfucker Brandon DeSanoni dyes his beard too. I know that shit because you don't get older and your beard doesn't get darker, motherfucker. I know that's not real. That's not a thing that happens. Look at all this. If Poe could grow facial hair all the way because of his job, that should be gray as fuck too. Look at Joe. Look, proud as fuck. Look right here, gray, son. We own this shit. Fuck out of here. It doesn't make, son. We know who we are. We talk about a 53% winning record the last 20 years. We know who the fuck we are. Y'all salty as fuck about we now got a coach that might do some shit. Right, so far it hasn't proved it. He might do some shit and y'all scared. Y'all came off 13-0 and what y'all doing? Talking about us. Your best season, all your content is Hurricane. That's why y'all the motherfucking little brothers. Don't nobody here talk about y'all. I'm just addressing this because of the weekend we had in rap battles. Fuck y'all forever. Y'all not like us, man. Your best recruit ever was Deion Sanders, and he's the most cane shit y'all ever had. So fuck y'all. Let's get into this ad, and we'll probably come back with a CB on the other side, man. Fuck.
Welcome to Caneswear.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Don't lie, that felt therapeutic, yeah. Okay, that felt good. Felt good. Like I just got that off my chest. Like,
I want to hear it again.
Never again. That's it. I'm letting it go. That's it. This is just a straight water. By the way, I still got to give you my bottle of bourbon. I'm saying cheers, my family. Cheers. Like Flo always says, man, when we hydrate, y'all smash that like button. Yeah, man. One of y'all, you know what I'm saying, with the edits, make sure y'all clip that and tag all those motherfuckers because we're never talking about it again. Tag them all, yo. Tag them all. I'm done with it. All right, man. Yeah. So we got, you know what I'm saying, we got Simeon Barrow. We need a trench guy. We need another trench. I think we need another edge. You know what I'm saying, is what y'all hearing possible? Is it, you know what I'm saying, there's rumors about the young man from Louisville via Tennessee, or Tennessee via Louisville. So, what y'all feeling? What do y'all think we still need in this portal? Because it's still kind of open.
Yeah, I'm actually good, man. I'm good with another offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman. I would be good with, and I would be good with a nickel. I'm cool on edge. I don't think we need an edge, in my opinion.
Okay.
I would like a nickel. I feel like we need an interior lineman, and I feel like we need a nickel. I think an edge would be a want, a luxury.
Gotcha.
So that's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think you can have too many edge guys though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially with the one that we're still waiting to hear about with Barron. So just the experience that he brings to the table, I think would do nothing but elevate that room, and I think it would push a lot of the younger guys coming in. Mm-hmm. But I'm with Joe on the nickel because I mean, that safety position is getting more and more of a concern the closer we get to things kicking off. I mean, who's going to be? I mean, where's Powell going to be? Is he going to come up? Is he going to play back? Does he play in the slot? Does he play that nickel? Does he play safety?
Definitely there.
Right. With the pieces we have in play, I think they're going to be okay. But I just think that spot needs to be solidified because having Powell move back to actually play safety, I think would be huge, not just for that room, but for the defense in general. So, because I can definitely see him more in Cam's role. I mean, I don't think he's at the talent level of Cam, but I think he's right there in that kind of same mold.
Okay. Yeah, I think I put Mish back. For me, if we don't get another nickel, I'm good with moving Damari into that role and pushing Mish back. I think Mish and Jaden Harris should be the safeties. As of right now, right? Like we don't know who could drop tomorrow, as we're doing this show. There could be a bat signal put out. Y'all make sure y'all keep your eyes on that for us, man. But yeah, nickel, I feel you, Joe, on the interior lineman because you want to assure that basically that left guard spot next to Jalen Rivers, if there's so many questions about who that might be, according to us, not in the building. In the building, they might feel great about it. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is. Yeah, I think nickel for me, and maybe an edge guy, but I'm also ready to see some of these young guys. Like there's a reason you felt comfortable with Jaden Wayne leaving. Maybe those guys behind are ready to make some kind of impact, man. Shout out to Slug Bruce, you know what I'm saying, for the $2.99 dono for the super sticker. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man. Let's see. Fresh says, when is the last day to sign players from the transfer portal?
See, I don't think there's a last day to actually sign them. There was a last day to actually. May what?
There's May 13th. They gotta be enrolled. It's because it's not like a signature. It's not a letter of intent. They have to be enrolled by May 13th.
To come on now, but I mean, if not, we'd have to wait till the end of summer.
Yeah, I feel like we have all the way up until August.
Yeah.
To find somebody.
Yeah. If they jumped in for last week, they don't have to be in at any point. They could drop it. Like remember last year, what was it? Shimmy didn't come in till late in the summer, early fall. So yeah, it's
back when we had Colby Young, same situation. He didn't come in until late.
There's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be some JUCO guys, some JUCO graduates. There's going to be some graduates, from 4-year schools coming. There's going to be a lot of people still available. So if they could move freely.
I agree with Joe. Tyler would be a good insurance policy just in case Messidor gets hurt. Messidor gets hurt again with his track record. It's likely. Yeah, that's facts. Rich Kane, I'm late. I start watching from the beginning. I wonder what that's like. He's catching. He might be at my rant. You know what I mean? Not suitable for kids. Not suitable for work. Yeah, it got hyped up. Terry Kane says it got hyped up like we were about to see some crazy names and it ended up being kind of sort of mostly reaches. But I think, I mean, we got the number one running back in the portal, one of the better D tackles in the portal, one of the best receivers in the portal. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We've done the reaching. That's been done. Like, I think we did a lot better in this portal, according to the people who spend every waking moment, following this shit, do their things. Yeah, Ponce committed to Indiana, 904 Hurricane. He followed his old coach. But yeah, man.
I think more of the portal thing was the amount of players actually jumping in, causing the big stir. I mean, if you look across the board, a lot of big time guys went to other programs. Like look what Oregon did. I mean, how are they under the 84 limit right now? Is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Oregon is going crazy. Boy.
Even and UCF as well. They brought in some pretty for their program. Some pretty good guys.
Oh, yeah.
So how would we rank this portal? Right? How would we rank these
in its totality? Right, winter and spring.
Totality. Yeah. If you had to give it a letter grade, right?
That's so tough.
So let's talk about who we got in. Simeon Barrow in, Cam Ward in, Sam Brown, Deani Hill, Jalen Alderman, Damian Martinez, Mish Powell,
Zach Carpenter,
Elijah Alston, Isaiah Taylor, Reese Poffenberger, Zach Carpenter, Savion Riley's gone again, CJ Clark,
Marley Cook.
Did Marley Cook go? Who just left?
No, Marley Cook came. No, Marley Cook came
in.
He came in.
Somebody just left. Okay. Oh, Thomas Gordon. Because they're the same person. So I'm thinking
same person. They're literally just interchangeable pieces. It's just no disrespect. Look, we met kind of, you know what I'm saying? We sat next to Marty Cook's family. Shout out to him. Was not but besides, like, if you see them, there's no statistical difference in what you're seeing.
Yeah. So with all those additions, what would you give that grade?
In the chat, make sure y'all give it a grade, man. I already see 305 Sports Now, Deuce, Angry Abe, Overdose giving a grade. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all drop the grade. As of right now, the chat is giving it on average. What is that? An A-? A lot of A's and B pluses.
I think I would give it an A. One of the best quarterbacks in the portal.
The best. Yeah.
One of the best running backs, or probably the best running back. I mean, if you're taking both into account, just those two alone makes it an A for me.
Yeah. Terry Case is A+ just on quarterback and running back alone.
I'm with you, Terry.
Do you take into account the losses as well? Like, do you factor in the additions and then factor in Najee Kelly? And no. Okay, they're just gone. Fuck.
If you look at the totality,
let's not get. It's not.
We didn't lose a starter. We didn't lose a starter.
Yeah.
We didn't lose a starter.
Yeah.
Who was the starter? Who was the starter that left?
I think JHH.
Possibly.
Okay, he might be the only one. But how?
A minor. Sorry.
Come on.
Distracting.
Come on.
Distracting. Sorry. We'll talk about that in a second.
I even got that one. I even got that reference.
Yeah. Man, with the time we want like
I really want.
I was like, who?
Joe.
Who's that?
Wait.
No, Joe, you're muted. You're muted, Joe. You're muted for that.
You're not you're on timeout, sir. You're on a 60-second penalty for that shit. Well, how dare you say that? JHH. All right, look. All right. Austin, here's why Austin, proven commodity, given at a G5 level, replaces Najee Kelly, injured his first 2 years. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens. We wish him the best of luck at UCF. no guy that left hurt except maybe JHH, but that got replaced with Simeon Barrow. So if we would have not gotten a tackle, keeping it a buck, if we didn't get a DT, and we talked about this in the group chat, we talk about it when we talk. If we didn't get a DT, yeah, the JHH loss would have been stupid. Keeping it all the way a buck. But there's nobody that left that hurts. We let three running backs left in this portal. Right in the from winter and spring. Joe, you're still muted. Let's get you.
I think that hurts. Yeah. I think that hurts.
With Damian Martinez, though, it kind of replaces
one. That's just one back, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now you have the young boys.
Let's say Damian Martinez goes down. You know how Coach Cristobal likes to run the shit out of running backs. You know what I mean? We don't know about Fletch. We don't know about AJ Allen. We don't know about that. And then we got CJ and Hellcat.
Jordan Lyle.
Jordan Lyle.
We don't know about Jordan Lyle.
Yeah, but we really didn't know about Fletch last year. Like, we don't know what Jordan Lyle could come. So that, like, an incomplete isn't a grade that you can account for. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this we don't know. We don't know if we're doing the what or no game, and we don't know if Cam Ward can stop turning the ball over.
I would like to have Henry Parrish in the room. I would have liked to have Henry Parrish in the room.
Because
everybody else, whatever. But I would like to have
he's meatloaf. I'm saying, like, you know what you're gonna get.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, but
very solid running back. Yes. Very solid.
But I'd rather have AJ Allen. I'd rather have AJ Allen.
What?
I'd rather have
absolutely.
I'd rather have
no. I'm with Joe on that one, man.
What?
Son,
I mean, AJ Allen's talented, no doubt. He's talented, but Henry Parrish has done. Like you said, we know what he's done.
Yeah,
and he's done a very good job.
Trustworthy. He's dependable. Yeah, I get you. He's a safety net.
That's all. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I don't. That's just, I don't want to. I don't know. Yeah, but he's gone now. It is what it is.
You don't want a dependable house. You want the flashy house, huh?
Listen, hey, I got. You know what I'm saying? I got a large house in a backyard. My dog house got a backyard.
Oh yeah, Brashard too. That was. I didn't like that either.
That Brashard one. Yeah.
You know,
but that one goes to the young boy, right? That has to be the replacement for that, right? If we're going the replacement for that would be Ray, right? Or CJ if you're gonna put him in that position for a speedster in that. So, yeah, JHH one bothers me the most though, bro. Just honestly, that one, yeah, because I honestly thought.
Well, I mean, it did bother me if we wouldn't have got a replacement. So I definitely feel like Simeon Barrow is the replacement, and that's cool. Hopefully Anthony Campbell, Amar Moten step up. So
don't forget about CJ Clark.
Hopefully they step up, man. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to
hold on. I got something before we bring this.
Is our
hold on, wait.
Making an appearance?
Yeah, wait, don't bring him on yet. I got some. He's got to get an introduction.
Introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is this AI? Is this AI?
Ain't no AI, son. Making his return to the show. The man, the myth, the too many posts every single day. CB in the building. What up, family?
CB.
Is he muted? He doesn't know he's muted. I gave him an introduction and everything, and he doesn't know he's in the room. I wasted a good introduction. That was a solid introduction, right? That was solid. Gave him music. Undertaker. He doesn't know. Yeah, that was Undertaker. Yeah. I mean,
then you come on like Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Not even in the. He doesn't know he's here. This is bedtime. This is great.
No impact or nothing, just like Spidey.
Yeah, exactly. Just an arbitrary movie that doesn't really kind of make any kind of difference. No,
he
didn't know he was in the room. Just did nothing. Just goes right in the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there was. Look, there's. I hate that you asked that question because it's a good question. I don't think anybody we lost. I think we got better pieces that we got in the portal than what we lost. The Henry Parrish, the assurances, that one, yeah. Don I can't believe three running backs: Trevante Citizen, Don Chaney, and Trevante and Henry Parrish bounce. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Chiller went to the bathroom during his intro. Dukes, whoa, no Spider-Man slander allowed here.
Yeah. Angry Ape said he had to go do some push-ups first before he popped on.
He saw Poke's arms. CB, we good now?
There we go. Jesus.
Hey.
There it is. Hey, brother.
Man.
You good? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Who said I'm doing push-ups? What?
Yeah, because Poke's got his arms out.
I don't work out. I drive past gyms slowly and get a good mental workout. You know what I'm saying? I get a good mental workout. When you got anxiety like me, all your muscles are constantly fidgeting. So my life is a daily workout.
That Spider-Man, can we change that, or can you come on or something?
No and no.
That's Spider-Man, that's Spidey in the pictures doing exactly what he does in real life. So nothing.
He's rooting for the Miami Hurricanes. I mean, what more do you want from him? I'm trying to figure out why he caught a stray for rooting for
Just a voice in the background.
You already know. I'm on my Kendrick shit. Everybody's catching a stray.
I have no idea what's going on there because I've listened to none of that.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
I'm okay. I'm the only one doing things in the world. I'm okay with this.
Angry Ape says CB using a Taco Bell drive-through headset. That's wild. Hey CB, man. So we talking portal. How'd you feel about who we lost and who we got? Is it a net positive, net negative, or what grade would you give it?
So far, somewhere around neutral to net positive, especially getting the DT. I think that definitely helped. Sam Brown was a welcomed addition, not a needed one, but a welcomed one. Not getting the James Madison corner is not fun. We need a DB.
We were just talking about that, yeah.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Polt said it how I feel in the group chat, and I'm not about to get in trouble for saying it out loud.
Please stop.
But
yeah.
Like, I'm not. The reason I say is close to it's either neutral or net positive because I don't think as much as I do like some of the pieces we lost. I don't think any of the pieces we lost are of grave concern considering the 2024 football team. There's a couple guys that I hoped would be contributors and would be long-term pieces that we lost. But I don't think we've lost anything in the portal where it's like, man, if we don't get something to replace that, we in trouble. But we also haven't landed that safety or that corner that makes me go, all right, we good. Like, I do like the corner we got from Marshall. I think that probably allows me to play more true safety. But man, I want a true free. I want a center fielder. I want a ball hawk on the back end. Because if you're gonna have, if we're gonna be a team that's led by our front seven, by our pass rushers, then I want ball hawks on the back end. I want guys with instincts. I want guys who can understand route combinations, who can jump routes. I want playmakers and at the second level in the secondary. Maybe not necessarily at corner, but I'm a big fan of a free that can cover ground and can put the ball back in the quarterback's hands. So for me, I can't say it's like a huge positive because there's been some things I've wanted to have ticked off that haven't gotten ticked off, but we got the running back. Or we got, some depth on defensive line. So I'm happy with what we've done so far, and I'm not overly upset with what we've lost. Personally, I'm upset with some of the guys who left just because I wanted to see Ja'Cory ball out as a Cane. I wanted to see Jaden Wayne ball out as a Cane, but as a fan of the program and not me being me, who I'm a fan of individuals. I mean, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing any sleep.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that was. Yep.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Would have been.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's what CB was. Yeah. Nickel. Yeah. Flo says it. Nickel is the issue. Nickel is the issue.
Yeah.
How you gonna
I think they're working to address that thing, man. CB, you mentioned safeties on the back end, right? So if Mish moves back, you think he's as strong with who at free? Like, you don't think Jaden Harris is that center fielder, true center fielder? Could be.
He strikes me as more of a physical safety to me. He strikes me as more of a guy that you want around the box a little bit more.
James Williams type.
Yeah. Jaden is growing very well. Like, he's growing into that length very well. He looks thicker this year. I think he may be more effective. Honestly, I think both of them are more effective moving around, being inside the box, being able to even affect the line of scrimmage. That's what I'm saying. I like the idea sometimes when you look at teams that'll run 3 safeties as a bit of a rotation. They'll have 2 guys kind of like Mish and Jaden, but to me, it's just the way I like secondaries. I like a ball hawk back. I like a DJ Pickett, if I could throw out a name, a guy that you can stick out there in center field and just be like, we about to bring pressure. We're gonna keep man on the outside. I need you to be over the top of everything. And if that thing leaves somebody's hands, I need you breaking on it. We don't have that guy yet, and I think the God, I'm blanking on his name. The safety, he's number 9. I think he's from Michigan State, if I'm not mistaken. No, from Penn
Mangum?
State.
Oh, no, King Mac.
King Mac.
I like him. I like his range. I like rangy safeties. And it's more so just a preference type of thing. I like rangy, ball hawk safeties, but I'm not upset with anything we do have. But I do think we could use some more depth at safety. And I think if we're gonna get a safety, I don't want another thumper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want another Mish. I want a ball.
You got enough of those.
I don't think at this stage, unless something changes in the portal, you're not about to get what we want at corner. I just don't think so, unless something changes. I don't think so. And I don't think they're bringing in Cormani. It would have been great to get the JMU Chaminade kid. But that was a bit of a lost cause anyway. He was going with his coach, and you can't really blame him for that.
Have you watched Terrence Brooks at Texas? Are you familiar with him?
No, I haven't watched Brooks yet. I typically don't really watch a lot of the portal kids until there's like he's on Miami's radar for the most part. Because I did the first portal season that I covered, and I just ended up covering too many people that we didn't even have
we ain't have a chance.
We didn't even have a chance with him.
Who is that? The defensive tackle that went to USC, like Snacks Carter or something like that, or whatever his name is.
Oh, the Georgia guy, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not upset. I'm happy with what we've done. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's finished yet. I still like I said, I still like a D. And if we can't get that free, then yeah, just give me a DB. Give me a Jaden Harris. Give me somebody that can play some safety, some nickel, some corner. Give me a DB. Just somebody that could fill snaps everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a few out there that they're in contact with. So I mean, who knows if or when, even if it's going to happen. Like, there's still the kid from Michigan State, Mangum. He's still out there. So
yeah. And the kid that just jumped in, right, from Oregon State that we was just talking about earlier. He just jumped in corner.
Linebacker.
Oh yeah.
Curious for us. I like what there's just a couple things we've done in the portal that I'm like, I mean, I guess I think it's time to recalibrate how everyone looks at the portal. And we've been looking at it for the past couple years as like, what's a need? Whereas I think coaches are treating it like free agency, where it's not just what's a need, it's where can I upgrade? Like I may not need this player, but if he's better than what I have, I can cut your NIL deal, sign him. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is.
Which we saw.
That's what it is.
If you look at it from that standpoint, I mean, call it Kool-Aid, call it whatever you want. I think we can only give Mario an A so far. Because the guys that he's gotten that haven't been needs, they've been upgrades.
We got a couple questions here. Angry Ape came through with an actual question. Keep saying what you want, but who are you willing to lose on the roster to get what you want? Already at the limit. It's 1-for-1 now. I think we're under 1. I think we're at 84, so we still can get one guy without having to lose one. So if it's I think 1 or 2 guys. That second guy is going to be an upgrade at that. The staff believes is an upgrade at that position. So whoever it might, I'm surprised other names haven't popped. You know what I mean? Like I was surprised.
We're not gonna do the rude thing, but come on, we can all
and I still think there's quite a few graduates that can bounce. You know what I mean? I think there's quite a few.
We did see that last year too, Joe. That's another thing that I think we be losing sight of is some of these guys want to get they piece of paper before they. Before they jump.
Yeah, there's a couple names. There's a couple names that could come off the books without us having to be like, oh, you got to go. That are just grads, and that
Not naming nobody, but if you know that if you enter, you really not going nowhere special or playing nowhere, go ahead and get your pay. You know what I'm saying? Get your degree, and then you can do your grad transfer thing, and you may end up at a small school where you just play your last final year of ball, but go ahead and get that Miami degree first before you know what I mean, go to Western Albany to play for 1 more year. I mean,
Western Albany.
Because like if you truly love the game, right? Why not play 1 more year if you can? But the piece of paper, it does matter what the letterhead says on the degree. So had the letterhead say Miami, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna look great on the resume. Facts.
Yeah, and then if you love the game, go play 1 more year somewhere small. Maybe you know what I'm saying, land on an NFL roster or XFL, whatever. But I think there's a couple guys that probably in that category that if they needed to say like, all right, fam, like, all right, you know what's up.
Yeah, I think at least 3 more guys, man. I think we can free up at least 3 more spots, man.
Yeah,
just off grads alone. Yeah, just off grads alone.
Do that. So
yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I say an A. That was a good question, Joe. I say an A for his portal. And yeah, the losses are the losses, man. I mean, it's gonna happen every year. It's gonna happen in the winter portal next year. There's gonna be guys, I can't believe in the spring. This is the new football. Yeah. This is the new college football. It's just different. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so I think you made a great point this week that people are kind of overlooking a little bit.
He did,
and I think it may take 1 or 2 more years for this to happen. Some of these young ones gonna say, all right, what's even the point of me going to Georgia, sitting, and then I'm bouncing anyway because they're not gonna play me, or I'm Aaron Nolan, and then they get saying, now I gotta bounce. I think Joe.
I would have been bounced if I was him.
Bro, these G5 coaches are going to start walking into living rooms and being like, what's the point of sitting? Come ball out for 2 years, and then you're going to get a massive NIL deal and be the guy. I think the new way to charm a young man is with playing time now. I can't give you the bread, but I can give you the access to make more bread than they're offering you right now. I guarantee you. Stay here for 2 years and do your thing. What are they offering you? $150? But if you ball out, you $1 million football player.
Facts. You getting $500,000, yeah, man.
And you big man on campus at the smaller school. Let's not pretend like the G5 kids are just like, can I have some water with my bread? Like they big men on campus, right? So I wish I could have seen how I did that just now. Like I really do. It's fantastic acting by me.
I mean,
Joe, I thought that's something nobody's talking about right now. That's gonna explode in like a year or two.
Cam Ward's a perfect example of that. Look where he started out, Incarnate Word.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Washington State, balled out, and now look at him in his final year, probably getting
got somebody with some bread.
Yeah, that's the payoff right there, man. Go somewhere, work hard, man, and then up your stock.
Because then you
bet on yourself.
You always have to ask when somebody's transferring, like, okay, what negatively are you running from? But if I'm not running from anything. I just proved myself at Tulane for the past 2 years. I'm just trying to up myself. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Yep.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great way to create a bit of a feeder that's not a feeder, for lack of a better term. But to me, that's how. If I'm one of these G5 schools, I'll be Calipari. I'll be the one and done coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll win the MAC every year with one and done players and be a legend in the MAC, and then I may get a USC job.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw Joe tweeting about that, I was like, that's bigger than just players going for playing time. That could be huge for coordinators, for head coaches, for like, to me, that's an untapped story that people aren't talking about enough.
Yeah. And then when you're at a big P5 and you're looking to transfer and you don't have any tape, that's even worse. You know what I mean? You don't have anything to show anybody. You just living off, I was a 4-star or I was a 5-star, but you don't have any tape.
Which don't mean shit now. Which don't mean shit, really.
Oh, stars goes to win on college.
Pipelines to be built.
That's one thing I hate about the transfer thing, when the graphic goes out. Former 5-star.
Yeah.
You're talking about a high school kid who's been in college for 2-3 years. Former 5-star in 2017. Who cares?
And they do the rankings. Like, they do the rankings.
You can tell us that is if he's a freshman. Like, if he's still a true freshman.
Yeah.
Like when they be like, he was an early enrollee this year in the ESPN 100.
Okay, then maybe.
He a sophomore? I don't want to hear what Rivals had him at when he came out of high school.
Man. It don't matter.
That's facts.
That's freshman. I can understand when it's like, oh, he's still a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, no, because Jalen was trying to play it. Like Julian Saying,
he'd be the only one.
Right, but the fucked up thing is they had him as the #1 transfer quarterback. Like, what? Are you serious? He hasn't even thrown.
You know why? No, he hasn't even been there. He hasn't even moved. He hasn't unpacked the box. Hasn't done shit.
That also tells you where the industry is, where the industry is still thinking, oh, well, the hot 5-star is a bigger commodity than Cam Ward, but college football is telling you, no, he's not.
Right.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Not anymore. Yes, it used to be, but for every Julian Saying, I may lose you next year. So no, you're not more important than you know what I'm saying, than a Cam Ward. Also, there is that. For certain positions, I think it's just smart to go in the portal. If you ain't got a quarterback, then you probably need someone with a head on his shoulders at least. Somebody got to stabilize the league.
Yep.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I think the days of a starting true freshman quarterback are going to be long gone. Who wants to deal with that growing pain now?
No, I think the only place you're seeing that is going to be in those
G5s.
I don't know. The G5s are lower. Like you said, it's going to turn into minor league baseball, where you have rookie ball, you have instruct leagues, you have single A, you have double A, you have triple A. That's exactly what it's going to be. And you could
transfer.
Makes perfect sense to me, because then you can get like he was saying, if you ball out at a certain level, and then you start getting looks, like you get one, well, G4 now, but you get one G4 look now. And if it's by a bigger name school, all that's going to do is start attracting more schools, and then your stock just goes up from there. So I mean, it's I don't know. It's a perfect.
I don't know. From Chaminade, Pond went to JMU, balled out. Now he followed his coach because that's a dude who believed in him when nobody else did. But look at the offers he had come in when he jumped in the portal.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, a kid we had on this show, J.C. Evans, decided, look, I'm not about to sit behind somebody or be a PWO at a big school just to say I'm here. I'm going to go to JMU, already contributing in spring. Guys like AJ Hairston, these guys it's another lane, right? Like it's no different than why everyone wants a spring league because some guys fall through the cracks. So, put them in the XFL and you may find somebody. It's the same. Like Polk said, I think we're gonna see it even evolve into levels, like minor league baseball going forward. We're gonna see, just like with high school, we're gonna see pipelines being built. You know what I'm saying? Alliances, and I think it's gonna make for a different style of college football.
Like like a farmer league.
Yeah, you're gonna start getting. You know how you have pipelines with high schools or feeder. You're gonna start having feeder schools at the college
feeder
level
leagues.
Now.
So like years ago,
USF would be a good feeder league.
That coached A&M. His brother coached at Blinn. Blinn was one of the best junior colleges in the country.
Blinn JUCO, yeah.
Yeah, and you basically knew if you could just get to Blinn and ball out, you're probably getting an A&M scholarship. Like the chances are, if it's not PWO, but you could probably get on that roster. I think we're gonna start seeing that a lot more. We're gonna start seeing, all right, like so and so over there in the MAC is developing good corners, so people are gonna start going to him for DBs. And maybe I like a corner coming out of high school, but he may not be ready first year. I may send him to Tulane's DB coach. Hey, I'm gonna send him to you. Maybe he seasons up and I come get him in a year, or somebody else come get him in a year. I think that's gonna be a different Pandora's box of college football that I didn't really think about because I just be crying when we lose players in the portal until I saw Joe's tweet. And then I just started thinking about damn.
No, I think that's definitely gonna start being a trend. But I mean, you're still gonna get those elite high school recruits that are still gonna go to the Georgias, the Clemsons, the Alabama, all those the Ohio States. You're still gonna get those kids that it wouldn't benefit them to go to a lower level school as opposed to
NIL coming out of high school going to be crazy anyway.
Right. You're not going to see the Jeremiah Smiths of the world, going to a JUCO or a Division II school just so he can play.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll be the threes that thought they were fours or
3 stars,
threes that probably should have been fours, like guys like Ryan Mack or OJ Frederick. Like in the future, that guy may say, "Let me go play and get busy." And then get the bread rather than get pennies now and then fight for a spot.
Right.
Thanks. All right, guys, we wrapping it up, man.
Cam Ward half this money coming out of Incarnate Ward, but
no, he wouldn't have got that. All right, guys, appreciate y'all so much, man. Checking out the show. Y'all see CB showed up. You know what I'm saying, from his the spiders have caves, which I like in his dungeon. I'm gonna go with a dungeon. I feel like dungeons have spiders. Appreciate y'all checking it out, man.
I'm actually definitely afraid
of a lair.
He's in a lair.
He's in his lair. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure to check out the website, man. YouHeardPodcast.com. We up out of here. And final word, K. Dot. Just get some rest. I haven't slept, brother. Just absolutely murdered this weekend. Poke hasn't even heard Not Like Us yet. It's an absolute bop. It'll have you saying some wild. Yo, it is fantastic.
I'm gonna have to start from the beginning and listen to all of
it. Oh, you're gonna have to go back to Control, brother. Like you're gonna have to go back to Control. Like you really want to start it.
Just send me a list of what I need to listen to because I rock with you.
It gets. You have you heard Meet the Grams? It gets dark. It gets really dark.
Just send me.
Appreciate y'all checking it out, man.
I'm totally invested in either one of the artists. I've never been.
That makes it even better. Then you can just enjoy the lyricism. That makes it better. That makes it a better listen because you're not biased, but not biased in your views. It's not drama. It's not. Ain't nobody dying. This is different times now. Appreciate y'all, man. TB, I gotta end the show. TB, I gotta end the show. It'll be weird. It'll be weird if I end it. It'll be weird if I end it and you're still trailing off and talking. We could talk right after. Let me end the show.
For the culture, listen, for the culture tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night, 9:00 for the culture.
Man. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.